Guys, today I will show you simply one of the best SMG setups in the game right now. In perfect world you should use VECOTR. This bad boy is ridiculous. Apply on it, of course, increased magazine size and weapon swap speed attachment. My first card is Mag Carrier. That will increase SMG damage and of course we will receive ammo. And we need lots of ammo, but I have some dirty tricks under my sleeves here. Of course I have infinite ammo on my second weapon since I'm using Harley as my main operator, but you could use Walker and this card will work just fine with pistols. Man, pistols are really nice in this game, but my second card is Admin Reload. Basically, by switching my weapons or putting them in holster mode, they will be reloaded immediately, and I'm taking advantage of this like there is no tomorrow. And that's the reason why I love Harley character, because she can see all the traps in the game. My third card is Cocky, and that's kinda must have in this setup. When you are using that reload card, you need swap speed, and Cocky will provide you with the best swap speed in the game. That will allow us to non-stop put DPS out there, and we can take out tall boys, you name it. And power swap will make all the things even better, because if you're gonna reload your weapon at the right time, you'll receive 20% damage boost. I have to remind you guys that glass cannon can give you only 25%, but you're gonna lose freaking 30% of health. And how to understand when you need to swap your weapons? When you will see that your ammo is turning in the red color, switch your weapons and you're ready to rock. To increase our damage even further, silver bullets is the way to go. And guys, please don't stack one type of damage on your deck. You should of course mix all damage cards together. Those will basically multiply your DPS output. And of course on veteran difficulty or nightmare difficulty you need resistance. I'm using that card. Oh my goodness, what I have done. But this will be perfect showcase how I can survive with little health and with my setup. And I'm playing on veteran difficulty and I have no issues whatsoever. And chemical courage is one amazing card. You will popping the pills all the time and you will receive for 1 minute again 20 freaking 5% weapon damage boost. That's a huge buff for a huge time stretch. 1 minute, that's a lot. And again, I survived basically by myself, horde, and when will shit hit the fan, and trust me, shit will hit the fan, you need this card which will provide your teammates with extra health when somebody will be downed or killed, you name it, but eventually someone will be dropped on the floor. So this card is really nice. Healing is really must have, and if you're gonna play in team, absolutely must have card. And ammo belt is my next one for ammo capacity reasons. Ammo mule, you could use that card as well, but you lose offensive inventory, grenades, and I think grenades are kind of must have in this game because they can easily one-tap zombies with mutations. So this card for ammo is really nice. Ammo stash is my second card. I have unlimited ammo on my second weapon since I'm using Harley as my main character. Her second weapon is SMG Tech 9, and that bad boy is simply amazing, and in our case it will not waste any ammo for us if my main weapon will be VECOTR or any other weapon. Or I mean VECOTR, if I am using SMG class, you got the point. But if you're gonna play with other character, you can easily swap this card for more weak point damage. It depends on your preference. I'm using RIDDEN Slayer for 20% weak point damage. I'm not getting any negative effects from this card, and weak point damage is kinda also must have. But again, if you will play with other character, you can replace that card with unlimited ammo, but I feel that on nightmare difficulty and veteran difficulty, especially at later levels or stages, infinite ammo is absolutely amazing on your second weapon, like Carly has on this SMG, and I don't have to waste my money. super dope combination. Next one for DPS reasons is again Shredder, and this build, guys, will allow you to basically play even veteran difficulty by yourself with bots. You don't need teammates. Eventually all the players will leave at one point and you will be left by yourself at your lobby, and you can play in solo mode, getting supply points. I really love it. But at the hardest stages, you need mobility. Run Like Hell is really nice card. You have to constantly reposition yourself. You can't camp in one place, otherwise you will be overwhelmed. From other hand, with this DPS output which we have in this setup, it could be not a problem, but still you need mobility. You have to move around like there is no tomorrow, and really nice card. Confident Killer will be stacked pretty nicely again in team scenario. Really nice card, and you will have 15% damage buff. And these are my later round cards which will help us a lot. At the first stages, you should of course simply use mechanics by switching your weapons and reloading them in that way. After that, you will add resistance and a little bit of damage, and at the later stages I'm adding to my set of mobility, which again is really important in the game, guys. I can't tell you how mobility is really important. If you can run out from really bad situation or reposition yourself, that can be really clutch and you can save the day easily. You could of course use some crouching cards where you will not take or deal damage to your teammates as well. Those are kind of handy. Don't forget to melee enemies. Like I said, melee in my previous videos, melee is coming, and this game will receive soon DLC. I'm so freaking hyped about that. We will receive free update, weapons, of course game modes, solo progression, and so on, and of course some life quality updates. And if they will make some cards work with your fists, oh my goodness, it's like no tomorrow again. You're gonna basically with your knuckles destroy this game. And don't forget that stumble is really handy. Even without some cards on your deck, by stumbling somebody in the weak points, you can gain momentum and that free room to kill everyone. And this is my deck. You can see my cards in order. You could of course, man, this is not like law how to run veteran difficulty or nightmare difficulty. You can switch some cards, it depends on your playstyle to fit you a little bit more, but for me this one works really nice with the SMG class. I have one of the best damage cards in the game. I'm not a fan of glass cannon. Of course you could use glass, but I simply don't love that health negative effect from that card. Other than that, you could add weak point damage, maybe swap speed, again some extra resistance from durable card. You have a lot of options, but for me I found this the most use of, and I have no issues whatsoever to complete nightmare difficulty, veteran difficulty, and even with bots, so solo hordes. So thank you for watching. See you in the next one.